What is up, everyone? It is the week 2 of the Beer League. Welcome in. Let's go right into draft because why wait, Why wait? We started up and everyone's ready. Here we go. All right, so tonight we got, as you can see on the screen, RP versus CLG. My name is MyBackIsSoar or Trevor. Below me, we got the week 1 player of the week. Got to give him a shout out because he absolutely destroyed it. But we're going to go right to draft. Because they are going quick here. So we're going to get over here. We got RP on the left on blue side and CLG. Let's go through them really quick. So RP's going to ban out Soraka, which is Moonlight's main. Did not even know that until last week. And then Garen, which is something that Reese plays in the top lane. And then Ivern, which is something that Nunya plays in the jungle. So 3 bans that make sense to me. Don't see anything strange there. And then on the right side, you got Malachi, Karma, and York. Not as familiar with RP, RP, yet, just because I haven't played against them. I haven't done my research. But I'm going to assume the Malachi is maybe top lane, or maybe it's either top lane or jungle, if I had to guess, because I've played with Lucy at the support, and she does not play that. So then York, I'm going to guess that's a Bobby Joe Green special. And then a Karma, I'm not sure if that's against Lucy or not. But anyways, the picks coming in here. You got Lucian, first pick. Interesting. I don't know if that's a steal away or not, but that's a pretty bold first pick, I feel. It's pretty aggressive. And then on the right side, they're going to pick up Cassante and Caitlyn. Cassante, I haven't played a much against him because he's a newer champion, but he seems to be disgusting when I play against him and extremely tanky. And then Caitlyn, they're going to pull it out, which is something they pulled out week 1 for CLG when they played against my team. Really good. They think they played Lux with it week 1. So we'll see if they pull that out again. They do pick up the Nami on the side of RP. Classic combo there. I mean, if you're going to block in Lucian, you most likely have that coming. And, I mean, CLG's not going to pick it away because Nami's all right now. But, I mean, she's much, much better with Lucian. And they're going to pick up a Mumu. I actually really like a Mumu. This is pretty much guaranteed to go in the jungle with Nami being already picked. But we have seen it flex a little bit around to a couple of positions. But Mumu really strong ganking, really nice pick with a Lucian and Nami. I mean, if this guy gets, 1 through 6, he can just absolutely torture Caitlyn and Lulu. Lulu makes it a little bit harder. Lulu's pretty good at, disengage. So that's a good pick there. Definitely, if they would have picked the Lux, it would have been much harder to disengage. So that's probably why they went Lulu there. Makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, Mumu really good. 2 bandages now. It's got his ult, so I mean, you can be locked down for like 7 seconds. It's actually insane. Really good clear, really good at 1v1ing, which a lot of people don't, they underestimate, especially a lot of people don't go Conqueror, but Conqueror's really good on a Mumu. Once you just get it stacked up, it's actually so hard to 1v1 him. Then they pick up the Lulu, which is always a good support in 5v5s. Similar to like a Shin. Like Shin's just always good. I feel. I mean, it just is always effective. Lulu, really good. Will keep the Caitlyn alive and protect them from ganks. Can polymorph the Amumu once he gets on them. And then they're going to ban out the Zoe, which is a Benson, or as if you played in the Beer League last season, Blue Metal. That is a signature ban there. It's so weird. Blue Metal turns his name into Benson. So funny. I don't know. Still got to get familiar with it. And then a Silas ban also against Benson on RP. And then on the left, they're going to ban out a Rise and a Sejuani, jungle and mid. They did pick the Rise last week. Didn't look great last week for CLG in the game 2 that they played it in, but supposedly it's a strong pick right now. So still blue metal to me. Dude, that's how I feel. It's just too weird. Sometimes we get people change names and it's something simple like Reese Race to you can't resist. So it still has that Reese part of it in it. So it's easy to call him that. But something like that is completely different. I mean, it still has a blue or a B in the at the beginning. But other than that, so Kassadin is going to be picked up here, and actually a really good counter pick coming out here from RP. They didn't want to play it against last week when they picked the Kassadin. They didn't want to play against Zed. when really bad Zed was playing against them. So they banned out those two. I believe Zed and Yon, both AD good counters against Kassadin, and they locked it in last week. But this week they don't banned out the counters. They banned out the AP, but I don't know if that's something that Benson plays a lot, and that's just like, situational pick probably. But it does do well into Kassadin, so got a winning lane right there already. But Kassadin absolutely popped off. Bonegird went crazy on it week 1. I think he was like 13-3 or something like that. By the end of the game, he absolutely destroyed. Got like 2 solo kills in lane. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he does against the counter. And then Orin picked up, really nice CC on RP. They do have magic damage through Amumu and Orin, but other than that, pretty AD heavy on the people that are actually going to be doing damage. So that's a little bit of a fear with the fact that CLG has K'Sante and Zach. But yeah, then the last pick, Zach picked up for CLG. So that should be interesting as well. Nunya on that. He played really well last week. And it looks like K'Sante will probably be, if I had to guess, Gainlinker playing it. I'm not too familiar with his champ pool yet, top lane, but I am familiar with Reese's champ pool. I don't think he plays K'Sante, at least that much. So that's going to round out the draft. It's a tough one. They just went straight into... Oh, that's so smart. You don't have to actually do tournament draft, huh? They're just like doing blind pick because we don't record the games anymore with the tournament draft or the tournament like link. That's genius. I'm gonna start doing that. Saves a lot of time. Let's get into the keys to victory though. This is my first time streaming this year. I streamed the opening stream of the year when we did the selection, like the draw selection. But this is my first time, so I like to do something called Keys to Victory, and I encourage everyone to do Keys to Victory if they're streaming. It's fun. So let me switch this around, and then we'll get that going. Display settings, boom, boom. Let's see here. Switch it over to Keys to Victory. Definitely don't need a cam in this one. All right, so Keys to Victory presented by Budweiser I think this is either our 3rd or 4th year being sponsored by Budweiser. Very gracious sponsorship going on here. Really representing the beer in the beer league. So Keys to Victory, RP, aka Reliable Plunger. The 3 keys to victory, I don't know them too well, so it's going to be hard for me to put the keys to victory. I don't want to put anything wrong. But yeah, so one, it needs to become much better during the later in the season as we've seen people play more matches. One match is hard to tell how good a team is or what they, struggle with if they lose. So one, focus on our resources bot side to control over dragons. Reason why I put that, the meta is just very bot side dependent, especially with the picks that they just picked in. Lucian Nami, if Amumu is not pathing bot lane, he's doing something wrong this game. So we really, really, really want Amumu to path bot lane for the sake of the game. So it'll be interesting to see if he does it or not. If he doesn't, that would be a massive mistake in my opinion because your win con is bot lane. Either way, though, even if you don't have a strong bot side, sometimes it's good to path there just because dragons are so important nowadays. It's just good to get some early control bot side. Number 2, pick Comfort. I have no idea whether they picked Comfort or not. Yet again, haven't played against them. We've only seen one week out of these guys, and not all of them are returning. From the people that I know that played last season, I know Estock plays Lucian. Lucy doesn't play too much Nami from what I know, and then Blue Metal, aka Benson, doesn't play a ton of Zed from what I know. So maybe not Comfort for most of them. But I don't know about Atlas or Bobby Joe. I don't know their champ pools there. And then 3, make simple plays. Don't overthink it. It seems like such a basic one, but it seems like a lot of teams struggle with that early on. You don't have a lot of playing time with each other, so just make it simple. You don't have to do something crazy. Just play as a team. Make easy decisions. Make easy calls. Make one call. That's a lot of times teams I've been on have struggled with that. All you got to do, just make one call. Just try to follow that one call, even if it's the wrong one. At the end of the day, it's better for all 5 players to be on the same call than everyone to be on a different, on different pages. And then CLG, win cons, can't legally drink. Love the name. Such a creative name. And I think 4 out of the 5 of them can't legally drink, aka under 21. So number one, use the ability to flex positions, which I think they did. Actually, they didn't really do that there, did they? I don't know. I can't. Let's see. Yeah, they didn't. They just picked top and ADC right off the bat, so they didn't really use that ability. They just wanted 2 strong picks, I guess, right off the bat. Number 2, pull out objectives and don't 50-50 for fun. If you watched last week, you already know what happened. They lost 3 dragons right in a row from smite steals, and a big part of it was they weren't pulling them out. And a lot of times they just didn't need to 50-50 it, and they could have fought, and they just wanted to 50-50 it, which did not turn out well. So number 3, get Nunya on something he can gank on early. That's Zach 101, baby. Zach is an amazing ganker, so he does, they got that. He did really well last week with Hecarim, so looking forward to that. I think that'll be really nice. Then that's pretty much it. I think keys to victory-wise, both teams did pretty good, in my opinion, to keeping to the keys to victory. But yet again, it's hard to say with RP. I just don't know them as well as I know. I mean, I know like 3 players really from each. 3 players from each side really. I know a little bit about Moonlight, and I know a little bit about GameLinker. So I guess I know a little bit more about CLG, but we'll go ahead and go into the player introductions, and let's go get those started up. Let me close the keys to victory here. And also, for anyone, sure, we can save it. For anyone that's just joining, we are doing 2 games back-to-back tonight. So we got one at 7 kicking off right now, and then a series starting at 8:30 that I will also cast on the main channel. So got some fun here. So we're going to go ahead and do the player introductions, though, before someone invades and dies. So here we go.
What is your profession?
Always got to have the chat open. All right, here we go. Introducing on the left side. We got to tap out really quickly. That's way too loud. You guys are going to get just blasted by my introduction. On the left side, on the blue side, RP, Reliable Plunger, a very new team this season. We got, starting from the top side, Bobby, Joe Green on the Orin. In the jungle, we got Amumu, played by I'm Atlas, new rookie. Both the topsiders are rookies to the beer league. In the mid lane, second-year player, Benson, aka Blue Metal on Zed. Pick the counter pick. Very interesting there. And on the bot side for RP, S-Stock and Lucy Lulu, both returning players. S-Stock's second year alongside with Blue Metal. Last year he was playing. And this game they're playing Lucian and Nami, the combo. And on the right side we have CLG, GameLinker, starting it out on the top side, playing Cassante, sometimes plays ADC. And actually, S-Stock might be in trouble here, but in the jungle, Nunya, a beer league veteran, many years in the beer league on the Zac. And in the mid lane, Bone Garud, also a veteran on the Kassadin. And in ADC, You Can't Resist, aka Reese Race on Caitlyn. And finally, Moonlight on Lulu. Buckle up. It's going to be a fun game. Let's see what happens. It was kind of weak, honestly. We're going to have to redo that. We might have to reintroduce the players game 2. It's been a while. It's been a whole off season since I've done one of those. But here we go. Actually, we got to flip this over to in-game. Can't forget the overlays. Come on. So yeah, as I said, CLG on the right. There we go. CLG on the right. So let's see. So both junglers did start top. Good. I'm not gonna have a panic attack because Amumu started bot side. Don't get me wrong, the leash is nice. Let's see what Amumu does. I'm a jungler myself, so I like to see pathing here. Let's see what he does. Picks up the blue. He's going to go straight past his wolves and Gromp. Also, I feel like the junglers really get... Like, there's usually nothing happening in the early game, so I just like to see what the junglers are up to. So Zac's full clearing, it looks like. He went to red to Krugs, and then Amumu got the blue buff, the wolves, and... See, the thing about this, though, if I'm the Amumu, right? So now he has to get 4 camps instead of 3 if he's going for level 3 and like a quick gank. Because even after he gets this, he won't be level 3. Whereas if he went blue, Gromp, and then Wolves, he would have been level 3. So we'll watch here, and he won't get level 3. You'll see a nice ward here. Oh, almost steals it too. Benson gets Zach pretty low. So here he's not level 3, right? So what is he gonna do? What does he have? He has W and E, right? So how's he gonna gank this? I mean, it's almost there, so he could steal, some XP if he's in range, but that's why you go, and now he's just wasted a lot of time. Whereas Zach, he's already level 3. He could have ganked, like, right away. So that's a big thing that you got to watch out for. But either way, both junglers looking like they're path and bot. This might be a 3v3 breaking out here soon. CLG is pushing. They haven't put a ward down. Nice. Gets the cannon. S-stock. And here comes the first gank of the game. Let's see what happens here. Will they get a bubble? And they do blow the flash. That's a good trade. 1 flash for 1 flash, but jungler flash for, the other is not bad. If I'm a Mumu, I'd probably just back here. You don't have pressure bot side. Your bot side's getting pushed in. Yeah. Just back. Go get the top scuttle. No biggie. First successful gank is done. Caston takes her first back. Gets a tier. Zach is going to complete the full gank, or the full clear, not full gank. Oh, some damage, but honestly, S-stock actually lost that even with the Nami. Nami buffing him up. Oh, nice combo. Gets both Qs. And nice bubble, too. Doesn't have flash. Use the heal. Nice. No sums on the side of CLG for You Can't Resist. And Benson is in trouble. Nice flash for Nunya, and they do pick up the first blood. Shades of week 1 here as Bone Grood picks up the first blood. And let's see what's happening here. It looks like we got something here. Let's see what, can he steal it? He does come out, and he does smite it. Beautifully done. And you can't pull me because there's nothing to pull me to. Nicely done by Atlas. But that is not a great start. Zed dying to the Kassadin. That is not what you like to see, but it was a good gank. And I'm not sure where Benson flashed, but clearly it did not get him far away. He was still right on him. Cassante and Orin. Probably nothing will ever happen in this lane, but Orin's got a massive wave pushing into Cassante. And Zach is up here, so if he does want to, skip his Krugs and gank, they could get a pretty nice gank off here. He's going to start the Krugs up, though. Neither of these, these champions do damage, but they're just so tanky. I just don't see anyone dying unless there's a gank. Oh, nice damage, but here comes Zach, and this is exactly what I was talking about, but the Zach misses short and misses the pull, and that will be the end of that. Amumu sneaking around in the jungle. He's definitely going to get caught here. Well, this will be interesting to see how this unfolds. Definitely not going to have enough time to finish it. Let's see. And he does spot him out. He does get actually the whole thing. Wow, Mumu's OP, huh? But now we're going to have a 2v2 here. And Kassadin's level 6. A flash from Kassadin. And this is going to be your second kill of the game. Yep. Nice job of giving it over. And this Kassadin, similar to last week, is very fed very early. And, okay, Orin's coming in. Hits him twice. Oh, nice. Very nicely done. Bobby Joe Green, the rookie, takes out the second-year player top. Beautifully done. And Bone Grood actually oversteps maybe. Nope, doesn't quite. Interesting. He doesn't. I feel like if I'm Zed there, I just auto-attack one more time, hit an E, and then ignite, and that guy's dead. But Benson thought otherwise and got out of there. Maybe he was scared of the Zach jumping on him. But now he really just doesn't have any kill pressure in the lane. And, uh-oh, Bobby Joe Green has stayed too long and might get punished for it. And he does. A flash comes out of Game Linker, and he gets his revenge already. Very, you hate to see it. That was a nice, if that Orin pushes in the lane and gets to back, oh, what a beautiful, that would have been an easy peasy lane. Just is able to, really just ease through the rest of the lane. Just kind of coast through it, but... Now he's now it's gonna be a tougher one. See, now Zed just doesn't have much kill pressure. I mean, he still has Ignite, so if he hits, like, both Qs, maybe he can. We'll see, though. Zach is here. Doesn't see the Zach either. Zach's about to jump in. No, maybe he does, though. He's positioning very strangely here. And they do catch the Zach about to jump in. Oh, barely misses. Nice W out from the Zed, and everyone gets out alive. So first dragon is alive. I don't think Atlas is going to get anything here, just because Caston is playing so far back. Nice Q. No crazy CS leads yet, but there's a potential. No, it's not going to. Oh, maybe. One more tick. Oh, so close. Almost gets the shutdown. Already has 150 gold shutdown on there. Nice dodge by Cassante. I don't know if he'd like just gonna cancel that or buffer it or whatever or not. I don't know how that works. And they are gonna take down the first dragon. That was nicely done. Realizing that the Zach was topside after going across after his gank and just to pick up a free dragon. So well done by side of RP. So in the first week, CLG 1-1, so they do have a taste of victory. But RP, yet to get their first win. So it's going to be pretty important here for them to at least get one win today because, you know, going down 0-4 in the season, it definitely takes a mental toll on you. So it'll really boost the morale if they can get something here going. And it looks like Zach's going to jump in. Oh, nice dodge by Bobby Joe. I just don't know if they have enough damage here. Yeah, they don't. And that is Cassante's R, I guess. Dices through someone, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. You couldn't even see that ward that Cassan was killing. 1.2k gold lead. Pretty much off the back of Cassan, if I had to guess. Let's see. 500 gold lead mid. 600 gold lead actually in the jungle. 100 gold lead for RP, actually, for in the top lane. Even, pretty much dead even bot lane. 300 gold lead on Lulu, but other than that, the champion Lulu, not Lucy Lulu. But yeah, really, I mean, no big CS leads. So it's really off of those 2 kills and 2 assists that Zach and Cass didn't have. So definitely still anyone's game. Mumu actually getting some nice counter jungling in here. He's gonna steal his second camp of the game. And that's the only. Those are the 2 I've seen. Probably has done a few more. And they might be looking for a tower dive here. He was posturing for it, but he actually is going to back off, which is, in hindsight, good because Zach is right there. And he is on a ward. Cassinan is going to get out. Yes. Didn't know if he was going to clip him with the ult or not. Overall, though, a very slow game compared to a lot of the beer league games we saw week 1. We had a lot of beer league games go to like the first 10 minutes, like a kill per minute. I mean, it's 10 minutes, 4 kills, so not even a kill per 2 minutes. So definitely a slower game here. And Zach has prepared for this lane gank. Nunya he's learned from me. How nice. Let's see what happens there. And they could be looking for a dive, but here comes Zed, but on a pushed wave. Yeah, I don't... He's losing minions for this. I'm not sure. He's looking for a roam, but... I'm not sure if it would work anyways, because that stock has 0 mana. And they're actually going to stay another wave, and they're going to get the push here. Decided to cancel their back, but they do share all the XP with Zach, so that kind of stinks, but... They will be a wave up because this whole wave is definitely going to die to the tower before they get back. No mythics yet. Some boots, but other than that, nothing too crazy. Bobby Joe Green definitely has the health advantage again here. And they both go out at the exact same time. I think Caston actually could have went in there. He was winning that pretty hard. Mumu just cleared out the pink ward at the Rift Herald, so they think he might be going at some pings down on that. We'll see here if they... Oh, Zach is going to go in, but Mumu is here. This could actually be really bad for Zach. He's got to get out of here. And he's going to get ulted probably. No, he's not. Okay. Fair enough. And everyone gets out alive. Oh, well, maybe I spoke too soon. They got to push up this wave, though. There you go. Nice. And this should be a 3-man tower dive here. They should be, at least be able to get Gain Linker. And Zed puts down a shadow in preparation to get out. And he actually doesn't get out for anything. And Mumu's now just stuck all by himself. Oh my gosh, wait, it does pop him at the end of it. I didn't think he got off like practically any abilities, but I guess I was wrong there. Let's see if Bone Groot can chase someone down here. They go on different targets, but I don't think either of them were going to die anyway. So, and a fight breaking out here bot side. Stock is a little low, but so is Reese. Oh, a nice double bubble. This could be a kill here. Oh, man, Lulu saves the day. Also, Stock just didn't really follow up on it, so he might have not had dash there. But a nice double bubble, though. That's exactly what you want to see from this lane. Also, you know, Lucian, they should really be playing more for bot side here with a Mumu. Mumu was only ganked, that once at the very beginning of the game. He got the flash out, never came back. They really do need to take advantage of this, you know, when you get a flash in a lane like this, you got to take advantage of it. And they've been pushing all game, so they should get taken advantage of it. Because you can't let a Caitlyn Lulu lane just farm up and be they're up 20, almost 20 farm right now. And it's 0-0-0. I mean, if you're walking out of the lane 0-0-0 as Lucianami, I think you're playing it wrong. That's not a scaling lane. You want to win early. And they do get the second dragon, though. So they have, used the Lucian and Nami to get the dragons. But they have not won the lane. So that's a little scary. I guess I never gave my prediction. And I guess it's too late to give my prediction. But at this point in the game, I'll give a prediction. And I would say CLG is going to win this. One, I mean, easily because the Caston is 3-0. But also just the Lucian Nami lane hasn't really made an impact. And if you're playing a scale, that's fine. But you can't pick Lucian and Nami. In those cases. But, it's not impossible for them to win. But I just see, we're 14 minutes in. Already a 2.3k gold lead for CLG, and they have the better scaling team, in my opinion. So it's going to be really hard for RP to play these late, these dragon fights. I would say the next dragon fight, they're not going to get, and CLG should fight for it. And they'll probably easily win. But we'll see what happens there. Mumu is bot side now. A good 3 hours of beer league just right in a row. It's going to be a good night. Already a good first game. Uh-oh. Benson's in trouble. Has no more shadows. Does have a flash, though. Gets out for the time being, but Lulu's there, and he is so dead. Oh, but he might take down the Cassidon? No, not quite. Man. Benson just goes in as soon as they get there. That's unfortunate timing for him. And 301. Yeah, I mean, the Cassidon is just so big now. So it's kind of like, both their lanes that they needed to get early, ahead early, haven't gotten ahead early. So it's just kind of, it's looking a little doomed. And they try to go in here, but not much lands there. They might have just tried to pressure them off so they could get the tower. And Zach's going to jump in, get the tower. And by the way, the mythics have started coming out. Kraken spot for Caitlyn. I don't even know what this is. I didn't even know this was a mythic. Just shows I don't even play top lane ever. Jack Show? Interesting. I've never heard of that item. Must be a new one. Not a mythic, but demonic is bot. Rod of Ages, mythic. Jock Show. Both of them are going it. Grants all other legendary items. Okay, interesting. There's a lot of things. This is similar to Radiant Virtue, it looks like. And then demonic. Both junglers going demonic, actually. That's funny. Can they get the Cassidon here? They do slow him down. A nice Nami ult too, but just not enough damage. And Zed's actually in big trouble. He's exhausted. He's already low. Nice engage by Zach in the bounce house by himself is almost killing two. Wow, no way. Both people get out? No, okay. Lucian does go down here. Mumu doing a lot of damage, but just no one here to follow him up, and he's going to go down too. And they do take down the Cassin. Huge shutdown. And, oh, the Zed's coming back in from the backside. Oh, barely doesn't get it. Oh, man, if they had just a little bit more follow-up there, they would have easily... And a huge 1v1 coming out here. Does he have enough damage? A flash? No, he doesn't have flash. He's already used it. He's going to be fine, but... Oh, man, so close. A lot of fighting going on around the map. Man. Nice shutdown, though, for Zed. 300 gold. But they do lose actually 3 for it. So 3 for 1. But, I mean, Nunya just putting in the work in that fight. Bouncing. He pulls them both together, the Lucian and the Nami, then knocks them both up. Then ults them, knocks them up again. And then I think maybe bounce. Or no, then, yeah, finish him off with another. What was it? Is that his E? Is that right? Yeah. I think that's a Z. Yeah, it's a Z. Interesting. Yeah, so now we have over a 4K gold lead, and really not much has happened except for laning. So it's really just kind of a lane diff at this moment. And Benson gonna go in for an all-in. Does get him after he ults. Oh, does get all 3 Qs though, or at least 2. And oh yeah, this guy's Bunger's definitely going down here. Whether it's right now or in about 5 seconds, they're not gonna let him out. Nope, they just let him walk. Really? Well, Caitlyn's putting on a lot of pressure here. And they actually did group up as 5 for Dragon, and they look at Soul Point here. That's surprising. I don't know if Gaston wouldn't have gotten caught there, if they would have, contested the Dragon or not. But, oh, they actually are trying to contest it, though. 2 TPs coming way too late, though. Kind of a miscue on the side of CLG. They might pick up the kills, but it's only going to be a, maybe 1 kill. Yeah. So they spend 2 teleports for 1 kill, as they could have gotten, for sure a tower here and maybe even a tower here if they played it right. So CLG kind of pulling the trigger a little too late there. If they were going to contest it, they had to go way earlier. I know they were waiting on the Cassin to come back from base and heal up, but honestly, I would have just called it off. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're up 6K, so S-Stock got to leave or else he's going to die. He does get out of there. Nicely done. Another tower goes down. This is just like a very smooth sailing victory, it seems like, for CLG so far. They haven't really done anything fancy. It's kind of like that simple, just make simple plays. There really hasn't been anything fancy. They've just been playing the map. Haven't made too many mistakes. And I'm pretty sure these people, a lot of these people know each other in real life. If I remember right, maybe Moonlight and like Gainlinker know S-Stock, or no, not maybe. I think it's Blue Metal or Benson. I'm not sure about Atlas or Joe Green. I don't know if they all know each other or what, but it's cool when teams do know each other. Elm, the team I'm on, or the captain of, we're all we all know each other in real life. All either like really, really good friends, or actually me, I play jungle and my brother plays top side, so that's pretty cool. Which a couple seasons ago, we actually had a lot of brother duos. We had Reese was playing with his brother. We had another group with Peter and Josh, Stoverade and Pichaku. And I think there was one more. Oh yeah, Old Crow and Mindstatic are brothers. There's a lot of brothers in the league, or siblings. Archlector and Lucy Lulu are siblings. They played together on one of my teams. And they do seem that they want to pressure Baron here. No wards. I think if we press... Yeah. So this is what... yeah, they don't know. I mean, they have no wards here. That's what the RP's seeing. They see a Cassin walking. That's a pretty good walk, actually, because now they probably think, oh, well, he's just walking. And now, yeah, their ping's coming out, but they don't know at all. They're going to take this down pretty easily here. They have no clue. I haven't seen a single ping go down. Back to the full view. Yeah, this is spelling trouble for RP. And Gainlinker getting into a 1v1. I'm not sure who wins this though. Well, now we know who wins it because Joe Green brought a couple of teammates here to help him out, and Zed will pick up the kill. But meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Bone Groot is pushing mid while Reese and Moonlight are pushing top. Orin's got his the unspoken parasite now. And you know, a couple more items, Duskblade coming in, Collector coming in for Zed, Gale Force and Phantom Dancer for Lucian, Locket for Lulu, Kraken and Phantom Dancer for Caitlyn, Seraph's Embrace and Rod of Ages, and he's building towards yeah. And he's building towards, oh, why am I blanking on the name? Not Rylai's, is it? No, it's not Rylai's. Who knows? I know what it does, but I forget the name. Then Virtue for Zach. Disgusting item. Looks like Amumu will also be building towards a Virtue. See, they keep going for this gain, you know, gain linker, which is cool. Oh wow, they're actually just proxying the wave. But I feel like Gain Linker's not doing like a whole lot. I mean, he's doing like a lot in a sense, but he's like won't do a lot for the game. Like if they don't, you know, if they kill him, it doesn't do much. Oh, they're just gonna go straight for tower dive. What's happening here? Oh wow, Gain Linker flashes after him. Does dodge quite a bit there. It actually takes down one. Oh my goodness, Gain Linker on a 2v1 takes down one, but he's gonna go down. No. Oh my goodness. He completes the 2v1. Incredible that they actually got away. I mean, like, that he just absolutely outplayed them right there, but wow. Very, very well played. I just don't really understand what the objective is there, though. I mean, even if you kill him, what does that get you? I mean, you get the tower, but I guess that makes sense, actually. I mean, you're not going to fight them at Dragon, so why not play for the other side of the map? That's fair. That's fair. I like it. Man, oh man, some really good farming coming out here from You Can't Resist. 244 or 242 at 24 minutes, about 10 CS per minute. You guys boneless wings or bone and wing type of dudes or gals? About to get me some wings. Ooh, cannot wait. It's time to eat. Also, if so, what type of flavor? There's a local place near my house. They have something called spicy ranch lemon pepper, and it is amazing. Get it like once a week. So at this point, you know, CLG's got full control. I don't really see how they would ever lose the fight. I mean, they are almost up 10K right now. But we'll see how this plays out here. And they are going for Gain Linker again. Man, they really like to go for Gain Linker. That is like the third or probably fourth or fifth time they've won for him this game. Oh man, Lucian just does no damage. Anyone Gale Force too, he's never going to be able to. They just don't have any way to kill these tanks. I think it was just like a draft diff, honestly. Like, who is ever going to kill the Cassante and who is ever going to kill, like, even the Kassadin is tanky. Like, who is going to kill these guys? Lucian's not. I mean, he has Gale Force, and Zed's not. He's an assassin. They just really don't have any other thing. I mean, maybe like a Gwen top would have been nice. But man, as is, like, even if they would have been like ahead early, I feel like they would have gotten outscaled pretty hard. Either way. I mean, they would have had to have a massive lead early for this to be going in their favor. But let's see here. Here's a fight. Zach 1v3 in the back line. Might take down one. No, does not take down any. And he will fall. Oh, but a TP comes in, so he won't fall. And Bobby Joe Green does fall on the other side, though. Oh, a nice Amumu ult, though. Gets two. Almost kills the Caston. They do kill the Caston. Oh my gosh, they're actually winning this fight, kind of. What is happening? Wow. The fact that this fight was this close, that's crazy. It was a 3 for 5, which is shocking. I know that's not a good thing, but that is a honestly as good of a fight as you could have asked for if you're RP. I mean, you're literally almost down 10k when that fight started. That's crazy. Very well played by RP. Now Baron's up, and Dragon's gonna be up pretty soon as here as well. So CLG will probably look to maybe just get Baron and end, honestly. Do you even need the Dragon? Maybe just secure the Dragon so just in case something goes horrendously wrong, they don't give away soul, but this one's looking like it's gonna be closed up here soon. Zed and Lucia now do have the upgraded items though. Typhoon, interesting. Gale Force to Typhoon. Huh. Duskblade to Shadow Carver. Drake Thars. Huh. Interesting. Redemption coming in for Lulu. Benson is trying his best to kill this Caston, but it is just never gonna happen. Oh, but oh wow, he's actually gonna kill him. Oh no. Oh no. the Nami ult cleans it up, and now they are deep, and that is a beautiful Zac. Oh my gosh, what a trap too. Oh man, this Caitlyn damage. And the next to go down is Bobby Joe Green. They hit him out of the jump too. Well, a nice flash though. He might get out. It won't last long though. We'll see what they're gonna do here. They know that Mumu could theoretically solo Baron, so they probably don't want to let him do that. So let's see what happens. But they do have waves pushing in, so if they don't, I guess they have Zed coming up in 2 seconds. Do it to him. I'm Atlas. Yes. Don't recall. Go for the steal. Uh oh. This week they're playing. They're not playing around. They're sending Gainlinker to push him off, which is exactly how you should do it. This is well done by CLG right here. No reason to let anyone sit behind that pit in that scenario. Well, this is pretty much it. If you don't fight for this Baron, the game's over. So we'll see if they fight for this Baron or not. Primordial Dawn. Yeah, this is gonna be it. They need a miracle. They need a miracle here. They need to ace CLG somehow, and they need to get the Baron. And then on their death timers, they need to like kill 3 or 4 turrets, to be honest. I mean, they need a big influx of gold here. And Orange getting attacked here. Zed jukes out, and he's out of there on the top side, but he was in enemy territory there for a second. I'm surprised they're not just like going for Baron. They don't go for it after this mid wave pushes up. I would be surprised. Kaylin going to the Wolves instead. I mean, he's probably trying to get IE, but man, they're really. I feel like they didn't have to pull out this game this long. I feel like as soon as they backed after that inhib, they could have just gotten Baron ended. But now they're looking for a fight, anyways. Or maybe Reese is just trying to keep 10 CS per minute. That's probably what's going on here. He's not a KDA player, he's a CS player. And now they start up the dragon. Here you go. Or I'm sorry, not the dragon, the Baron. That'd be a big dragon. Bobby Joe Green does not even get to get his ult off. He's using a bounce house. And a nice Nami ult, though. Lucian dives into the whole team. Doesn't even care. He goes down. Does get the Caitlyn, though. And that, yeah, it's just going to be a wrap. And that is an ace and maybe a quadra-kill? They do get both carries, though. Oh, nice dodges by Vincent. And he actually does not get out. Oh, maybe. Oh my goodness, the dodges. Oh no. Nanya's pissed. Oh man. Wow, beautifully played by Vincent. Unironically, probably the play of the game by RP. That was actually very nicely done. Dodged like every single ability that they threw at him. Wow, that is a fat shield. And now they're going to chase down this, though. They're definitely going to get a shutdown here. Nicely done. Lucian is doing quite a bit of damage, but it's just not enough. Also, he just got a position a little bit better there. He just dived right into all 5 there. I mean, yeah, and he killed 1, but they need him to kill, like, 3. They're going to need him to do work in these team fights if they have any chance here. But now we have an open Nexus for the time being. And actually, their whole team is just going towards Baron. They're going to try to maybe flip this Baron, as they know that they think that they're going to be on back timers here. And oh, they're on Caitlyn, and Caitlyn goes down. Oh my! Surely they don't win a team fight here, right? And here comes a Nami wave. Oh, it's beautiful! Right on Cassidy. Oh my goodness! What is happening? Beautiful Nami ult. The Nami ult came right as soon as the Cassidy was trying to jump onto the Lucian, and they just instantly he got hit up, and then Amuma ulted, and wow, that's a pretty big swing. Only a 5k gold lead now, and they have a ton of farm to get after this as well. They do lose an inhib during that, but wow, a very big misstep there. Reese gets caught out and just gets one shot, and then after that, they just lose the team fight. Wow, that's crazy. They won a team fight like 10k down. RP making a run for it here. Beautifully done. Trying to prove me wrong on my late game theory. They're trying to bring this back. Luckily, they don't have super minions coming in topside right now. They do have them mid though, but they do have mid pushed out pretty good. Lucian going back to the base right now. And yeah, I mean, if you're CLG here, you just wait it out. You just take as long as you want to get this dragon. One, because if they're just waiting around for you to take dragon, that means their Baron's running out, and also two, because there's no reason to flip it, and they have to, they're playing on your terms still, even though they, you lost that most recent team fight. And here we go. Cassin walks up. Nothing as of now. Oh, Zed's into 4, and an Orin ult comes as well, but the Lucian isn't even here yet. They're playing very unorganized here. A huge Mumu ult. Oh my gosh, another amazing Nami ult. These Nami ults have been phenomenal. Wow, they're actually going to win this fight. Oh my goodness, what is happening right now? Down 10k. Here comes RP from just out of nowhere, dude. What is happening? Oh my goodness. How did they... I just don't even understand. Like, the Lucian wasn't even there for, like, the first, like, 15 seconds of that fight. Wow. I'm going to turn it on my mic, too. I'm probably, like, just blaring. I'm looking at it now. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Yeah, there you go. That's better. But, yeah. Oh, my goodness. What a fight from RP. RP is actually just in the game now. It is now a 1k gold deficit. Man, this would be a demoralizing loss for CLG. This would be a really, really tilting loss. Any game you're up 10k, you should always win. There's no question. There's no excuse to why you don't win that. But they did take a long time to get that one Baron going. Like, Reese went to the Wolves, and they're just like kind of walking around, doing everything, which I feel like they could have just like instantly pressured it, but they just took a really long time. And he, again, I mean, I don't know if he didn't. And I mean, they fought before he got anything, so I don't know. I don't really know what they were waiting for. Man, what are the gold leads like on these people? So actually, Lucian has a 3K gold lead over Reese, or pretty much 2.5ish. Pretty much even in the support. Zed is actually above the Kassadin. That is crazy. 10 kill Kassadin doesn't have enough, or she's 1K down. That's crazy. And then jungle, Zach's up by about 2K, and then top lane about 2K as well in the favor of CLG. So really it's just Zed and Lucian, the two carries that fell behind early, are now in the lead. Not even just, you know, doing better, but they're actually just straight up have more gold than their lane opponents. And I mean, you know, that definitely has something to do with all these inhibitors being, you know, taken. They can just farm so much. But it's still crazy that they don't even have the lead. Now it's pretty much just tied up, the gold lead here. You know, it's what, the difference of 400 gold, which is absolutely nothing at 38 minutes in. And, you know, the big fight is going to come here in 3 minutes or 1 minute. We'll see what happens. But, you know, Elder Dragon will definitely end this game. Whoever gets that, if it gets to that point, you know, we might see. If CLG wins the next fight, they win the game. I mean, they have an open Nexus, and if not an open Nexus, then, you know, oh no, Nunya doesn't hit. Oh man, I thought that was, wow. I thought they could have taken advantage of that. He missed the wall. That was definitely scary there for a second. And now, yeah, now RP officially has the lead. That is crazy. Down from 10K. If you're just tuning in, RP was down 10K, and they have come back now. That is wild. This would be like one of the greatest beer league comebacks ever. And they're flanking around now. We'll see what happens here. They both of their, oh, but did they see them? Oh, now they see him. Okay, they do get out of there. I'm looking for a flank there for a second. Both teams just playing on ice right now. Neither of these teams want to make a mistake. I mean, you know, clearly for the side of RP, you know, you had this great comeback, so you don't want to make a mistake that'll end it. And then for, oh no, oh no, the Kassadin brings everyone in, and oh man, this is going horrendously for CLG, right? Yes, it is. And oh man, they're just gonna clean up. What is happening this game? I wouldn't chase. I would just end the game if I was them. Oh my goodness, what is that Lucian damage? They end the game here. I would just push down an end. You have 50-second timers, right? Or am I crazy? I mean, they can get Baron, but I feel like they could have at least broken open an inhib, and then got it. You know, got the Baron, but they're gonna go with the safe way here. It's definitely more risky to do that, but wow. RP wins another team fight. I just, like, these Nami ults are beautiful. The Kassadin gets, you know, queued and then brings the Mumu ult into all 5. I think that was a 5-mana Mumu ult because of that. Then, the, you know, the Orin. I mean, they just have a ton of, you know, good CC stacking up. And Estok just going in. I don't know. You know, I don't know about that one, but he's going to get healed up by Nami. And we'll see if they can get this inhib. They do get the inhib. Now they have a 5K gold lead. That is crazy. What a wild sequence of events this game. Lucian just doing a disgusting amount of damage. At this point, you know, if you're CLG, you're just feeling kind of hopeless. 4K gold lead just on Lucian alone, pretty much. What about Zed? Zed has a 2K gold lead. Wow. RP has played this late game so well. And they get the soul too. I forget when they got the soul. I guess after that first team fight that they won. It's so weird when the base does that. Like, why is it? It's his own base. It shouldn't be showing like that. It's a bug. Unless I have it like, nah, yeah, it's just a bug. Now they're gonna have to clear out these waves. GA does come in for Reese, which will help them, but they're gonna have to fight this. They can't let them get Elder, or else the game's just over. They'll just push down and force a team fight in the game. And Kassadin might get caught out here. No, gets to that Zettled actually. That's pretty big. Doesn't lose anything for it. And man, I don't know if we're gonna make it to the second game now. Now that this game has turned into a 42-minute banger, which don't get me wrong, hey, no complaints there. And Bone Garud is ulted and dead before the team fight ever starts. Man, oh man, he has gotten killed a lot of times real quick in the team fight. And now they're gonna try to force a base race here, but they do have Baron still. So honestly, I'm not too scared if I'm RP here. You just kill the dragon, and then just back, and then honestly, if they killed him here though, the game's over. So we'll see if they can get him. Oh no, Reese misses the wall too. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, it looked like he did there for a second, but there goes one, and oh man, yeah, they're just all dead. The game's over. Wow, that is crazy. CLG blows a massive 10K gold lead, and just an incredible comeback for RP. Just incredible. And that's it. Yeah. Wow. Wow. That is a good, strong start to the Sunday stream here. Oh, man. That's such a hard game to come back from. No matter what this next draft is, I'm voting RP to win the second game. How do you come back from that? A 10K gold lead. Like, that literally hurts my heart when that happens to me. That is so sad. He's going to kill him too. Yeah, he's going to get popped. Wow. Wow. It's hard to type GG after that one. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. What a banger of a game. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. What is the damage charts? Zed with 45k. Dang, Benson popping off. 38k. Wow, so much damage on Zed. That's crazy. Good for him. Just low damage. 26,000 damage on a Kassadin that had 3-0. That's crazy. Like, Cassante did more damage than him. Man. So, the story of the mid lane's right there. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some food. All right, we back. And we're right into game 2 draft. So let's switch these around first of all because they're not on the same side. So we got CLG right here. Game score, that is good. Team name, and we got RP right here. And game score, we got 1-0 for RP right now. All right, so let's go through bans really quick. Zach is banned out this time instead of Karma, which I didn't really understand the Karma ban last time. I don't know what that was against. But the Zach was actually something they played, so that's interesting. I don't know why they're banning it. Weird. So they banned out Yorick, Malachi though again, and then on the right side they don't change out any bans, which is fair. And then they first picked the Amumu on the side of CLG. That could be support or jungle. We'll see. And then on the right side, they pick up Mordekaiser, first pick blind. That could be jungle, though. We've seen some of it jungle here in solo queue if you play solo queue. But it could also be top lane, clearly. And then Lulu is picked up. So both teams kind of switching some things up here. Because last time CLG had the Lulu and RP had the Mumu, so they're switching both of those around. Both good picks, though, so don't blame them. I'm not surprised to see them again. And then they're going to pick up Samira, which I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Samira in 5s, but maybe that's just a hot take. I don't know how everyone else feels about it. But yeah, that's my take. And then Gangplank, also not a big fan of. And I know, some of the members of CLG know that I'm not a big fan of it. But yeah, so Gangplank, it's probably going to go top. If I had to assume, Reese plays it. And I know Gainlinker played last week, Samira, so I'm going to assume it's Reese top and Gangplank. And this Samira, Gainlinker. So they're going to switch lanes this game. Which last week they actually won the game where Reese was top. So maybe oh no, I'm sorry. They won the game when Reese was bottom. So maybe this week will be the opposite. But on the right side, they're going to pick up Zeri, which is a really good champ. Harder to play, so it'll be interesting to see if Estok has what it takes. But is definitely really good if played right. And they're going to ban out the Kassadin and Rise, both the scaling AP mid laners that Bone Grid likes to play. And on the left, they're going to ban out Blue Metals or Bensons. Zoe, and let's see what else they followed up with. And Silas again. Okay, that's fair. Moonwalt would have been good for that. So let's see. What will they pick here? Most likely, I don't know. It depends on if they're trying to flex a Mordekaiser or not, but they'll probably pick. Yeah, they're not gonna flex it. So Jack's top, interesting into Gangplank. I have no idea how that matchup goes. So if someone knows, put it in the comments or in the chat. Let's see what everyone knows. And then on the left side, let's see what they pick up here. So yeah, huge win though for RP. I mean, just a massive morale swing. You go 0-2 the first week, which already stinks, and then you're down 10K in the first game of week 2, but then you turn it around. That is the complete 180 you needed, the break that you needed there. So that is just huge for them. That is huge, and for CLG, that is devastating. 2 devastating losses in a row now. Game 2, week 1, lost 3 dragons in a row to lose the game off of smite steals, and then this one they lose a 10K gold lead to lose the game. Lilia and Vladimir picked up, so a lot of AP off of CLG. You usually don't see like AP jungler and AP mid. I mean, it's not the end of the world if you did, but it's less common for sure. But they do have a lot of AD with Gangplank and Samir, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. So it is going to be Mordekaiser jungle though. With Jax locked in, which is going to be fun to see. We don't see it too often, and I haven't really seen it a ton, so it'll be fun to see. And then Azir, no Victor is going to be locked in for Benson in the mid lane. So right off the bat, we just go lane by lane. I mean, Jax got the counter on Gangplank, so you'd assume that they're going to win that, which is interesting because they gave him a lot of counters. They gave him the ability to counter twice, which is, maybe they thought it was Mordekaiser, so maybe RP really got him on that. So maybe that that did pan out exactly how they meant it to. So honestly, it might have been big brain by RP with the Mordekaiser pick. Maybe they didn't know they could play at jungle, and that's why they just picked the game plan because they're like, oh, we can just counter it in first phase and just wait for our jungle. But not the case, and they got bamboozled. So they get both their solo lanes get counters. And then honestly, their bot lane also kind of gets the counter in a sense with Zeri going into Samira. They got to choose that. So my prediction is it's gonna be a 2-0. RP's gonna win. 1, because I like their team comp. I don't know if I like it better, but I know that they picked these champions into them, so you'd hope that they picked them because they know that they could win into them, or if it's something that they're comfortable on. Team comp wise, even team comp wise, I like RP better. Samir's going to be useless this game, I think. Mordekaiser can ult him out of his ult, or Lulu can ult anyone, I mean, the big combo here is Lilia and Mumu, locking down everyone into like a Vladimir ult and Samir ult, which that would be the dream, but we'll see how realistic that is with Zeri and Victor being so far back in these fights. Now, Mordekaiser and Jax might have to build pretty tanky here because they're going to be only front lines, but we'll see how that goes. But my prediction is RP. If you got a prediction, throw it in the chat. We'd like to see what everyone thinks here. If you missed the first game, it is worth your while, and you should go back and watch it. That's my opinion. So, and then this other game, though, I don't know how this one will work because I'm supposed to cast that one, but I don't think we're going to get into it in time. So I'm not sure what that's going to happen. Also, I didn't get the bug where it kicks you out of the client. I know a lot of people have been getting that where at the end of the game, it'll kick you out once the game's over and puts you to the opening screen. Didn't get that, so I don't know what happened there. Or maybe it's because I have it on my other monitor. I don't know. Either way, let's look at standings here. Let's throw it over. So if you're not aware of the beer league standings and how they work, so the first column is the wins, then the second column, and it shows it on the graphic, but second column is a loss. So a win is a 2-0, a loss is you get 2-0'd, so you no 2, and then a draw is a 1-1, right? So draw is the most common usually in beer league. I mean, I guess it's kind of a good mix actually. But yeah, so we can see here, this is after the first 2 games on Monday that were played this week for week 2. So some of these teams do have an extra game in here. So, it's not necessarily going to be the case, these standings. But yeah, so Elm and KDA both have already played this week, and both, I think they both 2-0'd this week. I think that's the case. I don't think KDA 2-0'd last week, so I'm pretty sure they 2-0'd this week. I'm going to look. And if you haven't watched it already, I'm sorry, but it has been almost a week. So, and I get it. You got to work. Let's see. Yeah, so they 2-0'd this week. KDA did. I thought they got 2-0'd week 1, but maybe I'm wrong. No, they went 1-1. All right, well, fair enough. Yeah, so both of them are top of the leaderboard, but Bad tonight has the potential to go in front of them if they 2-0 or tie them if they 1-1. So that could change by the end of tonight because they 2-0'd last week and they haven't played yet this week. So 4 points, and how, yet again, look in the graphic, 3 points for a 2-0, 1 point for a 1-1, and a 0 for, if you get 0-2'd. No points for losers. There's no participation awards here. Then, TTT is also, or TT is tied with them for third, but they have played their games this week. So in theory, Bad's actually ahead of them because they have the chance to, get a couple points this week at least. And then CLG, LB, MDC, and 1 are all tied. CLG, LB, and MDC yet to play. Actually, CLG or MDC and someone else, I think IFF are playing right now as well, but I don't think it's getting streamed, sadly. And then 1 has already played, but they got 2-0'd this week. So the favorites have kind of went down. Everyone looked at them as, they came back. They won last season, and everyone thought they might be the favorite for this season, but they did get dethroned by Elm, aka my team. We wanted our revenge, and we got it. So, and then IFF and RP both have yet to play this week, and both got 2-0'd last week. So, so they can change that around here tonight, which RP has already done that by winning their first game of the season. So we'll go ahead and jump in, though, to the game as it loads up here. Let's switch around these names really quick so no one gets confused. So RP right here, series score, they got 1. And if you ever want to stream, feel free. We're always looking for streamers. It's really simple to use these overlays. And if you have any questions, I run the production of the Beer League, so reach out. I am always down to show you how to run them. But yet again, I've kind of set them up in a way that it's pretty easy to grasp. But we're always looking for streamers because there's 5 games a week, right? No one human can, especially if you're working, can stream that much. And it's really fun to get your games casted. It's always, when for me, like, I always go back and look. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to see, what they said and everything. Wait, I think I had these wrong the first game maybe. Because is RP on blue side? Am I trolling? No. Okay, I don't know did I change this at all? I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. Maybe I had them wrong in the first game. No one told me, I guess. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Who knows? Well, we're going to change them anyways. So we'll have them right for sure this game. RP. Is there going to be a watch party for IFF versus MDC? Yeah, absolutely. We always watch party everything, or at least we try to. I don't think we have really ever missed a game. Maybe like once or twice in the history of the Beer League. But we'll definitely try our hardest to watch party it. But it just depends on if someone can cast or not. I know tonight's really the only night I can cast, so that's why I wanted to get too serious in. And actually, maybe after this, I'll just watch party IFF versus MDC if you guys want to upload the files, because I'm it's 8:15 right now, and the other game starts at 8:30, so this is not going to be over in time for me to live cast the 7:30 one. And maybe I'm gonna throw in a message actually here in the casters chat for you guys to do that, so I can watch party it for y'all. First, DC, drop your VODs. This is RP versus CLG. Oh, a nice engage on level 2 from Moonlight, and it's very aggressive here. Oh my gosh, another nice one. And a nice flash, but nothing is happening yet. Very low, and they do get a kill. Lucy had a flash there too, just did not use it. Didn't think that she was in trouble, I guess. Just typing up this message really quick. And apologize if I'm not talking much. And another, wow, I didn't even watch that. Okay, we're gonna have to watch that. That's unacceptable for me to miss that. Let's see here. All right, they just tower dive him, knowing that he doesn't have flash. And Moonlight is just on it. Oh man, and he gets got on the dash. That's depressing. Yeah, Moonlight just been on it with these bandages. So, you know, good for them. Already looking better. A nice start. This is what we got to do. Here's the solution to casting. And hear me out. What we need to do is also Mordekaiser full cleared. And so did Lilia. So that's kind of what's been happening for the jungles. But anyways, incentive to cast. Here you go. What is happening? Someone dies? Again? Well, dude, how am I missing all this? Oh, it takes a tower shot. Wait, what? How did he die here? No, surely that's not it. Okay, yeah, it was an... Wait. Wow, that actually just kills him. That's crazy. All right. Bobby Joe Green, underestimating his health, I guess. Or overestimating, I'm sorry. But yeah, casting buff. Here you go. This is the incentive. Every time you get to cast at night, you know, all the games are usually at night. I don't think we've had like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, like on a weekend, but most games are in the night. If you cast a game, you get the Beer League credit card that we don't have yet, and you get to buy your dinner, and you get to cast. And how we get that fund is we fundraise at the beginning of the season. Genius. So then the incentive to cast is you get a free dinner. Who wouldn't want to cast if you get a free dinner? I mean, I know I would be casting every night. I'm poor. And Bobby Joe Green has taken quite a bit of damage again here. And he's almost poked out of lane yet again. So not great for him so far. Another Amumu ban is lands. Lulu does have flash though still, so there's no way she should die here. She does get out. Here comes a tower dive. And a very nicely done. Not much that he could do there. And Atlas actually doing a ton of damage to Nunya. Pops the ghost, and Nunya is probably going to go down here. They're probably actually going to both go down because Mordekaiser is such a ridiculous champion. Nope, never mind. Never mind. He gets out. Nice flash by Nunya to get out of there. But yeah, nice dive by CLG and off to another early lead. But as you saw last game, they have a tendency to not maintain those leads. So we'll see how this goes. Can't roll out RP yet. Yet again, if I'm not talking, it's because I'm eating, so that is the reason. Mumu walking up. Looking to make a move. Jax finishes off the wave. Oh, nice. Gets the barrel. That actually sucks for Reese. He would have gotten that whole wave, too. They do spot out the Lilia. CLG just playing these early games really well. I mean, 4 kills already. That's pretty nice. Bone Guru gets out of there barely. Doesn't even blow the flash. He knows his limits. Nicely done just to blow the ghost. Risky, but it worked out. Dash trying to pull the wave here, but did it a little bit too late. Well, I guess he pulls a little bit of it. Trying to set up a freeze. I haven't seen a lot of Lilia recently. I'm not really sure the state of that champion. So it'll be interesting to see how it does this game. But it is getting mega out-farmed by Mordekaiser right now. And Bobby Joe Green going in again, but he's just not winning these trades, and I'm not sure why he continues to take them. Another trade bot lane, too. Very active this early game. A good amount of kills, not a ton, but just a lot of action. Stock needs to get back in this lane. Okay, there you go. Yeah, he jumps over. Oh, Moonlight barely misses. Oh, nice ult. Oh, nice parry, though, and they're actually going to turn it. Stock shouldn't have walked back up, and it is a 2 for 2. And they both go into the favor of Lulu, so massive win for CLG yet again. I mean, hindsight, you probably, you would have hoped that they would have taken that, for free, but yeah. Not lost to anyone, but still a win, though, for CLG, for sure. And then they're going to pick up the first dragon of the game. Oh, nice barrel combo. But Jack hops right out of there and barely survives. That was sick. Mordekaiser had the ult there too, and he didn't use it. So there are some pretty massive gold leads starting to form here off of CLG. Pretty much just off of, kills clearly, but off of CS as well. 34 CS lead in the bot lane. And a about 20 CS lead in the top lane. But actually a 17 CS lead in the mid lane. So some big CS leads all across the map, except for jungle, as Mordekaiser is up 10. And some fights breaking out. We got 2 fights. I want us to see the top one, but we're going to go see this bot one. Sorry, top one. And Game Linker does what it does best, and he presses R. And see you later. We're going to back up really quick, though, to see that top one, because, we don't want to disrespect Reese or anything. But I just had a feeling on how this one was going to go. And, yeah, that is how that one went. So Reese does pick up the kill. And it is... This one's definitely not looking good. 4K gold lead at 11 minutes. But yet again, you just can't roll them out after what happened last game. I mean, last game they had the better scaling team. Like, everything seemed to be going in their favor. Yet they still somehow lost. A nice shutdown going over to Mordekaiser. And I hate Mordekaiser, so that is not the guy to give it to. Or, you know, definitely not who you want it to go to. Honestly, rather go to Jax, in my opinion. Some nice damage. Man, Bobby Durgan is relentless. He does not care. He's gonna fight no matter what. Lucy is definitely in trouble here, and yeah, it's just death. Oh, nice job by Benson. Whoa, how did Atlas get here? He is in deep. This is a very large Samira. Benson giving Nunya, or I'm sorry, not Nunya, Bone Grood the business this game. Oh man. And this guy, he's just dead, right? Oh no, the burn doesn't kill him. Bobby Joe Green is playing the limits. Oh no, he has flash, he's dead. And he's Zanya's, so doesn't take tower damage. However, he's Zanya's, yeah, there's no minions, so he's gonna take some tower damage. Bobby Joe Green's got to calm it down here. He cannot keep fighting him. What a jungler right there. MVP. Giving over his blue buff. You will never see that on Elm. Also, let me know if the game volume is loud enough. I'm pretty sure it is, but if it's not, let me know. So we're currently sitting at over 1 kill per minute, so we're doing good this game on action. A 2-level advantage. Top lane. Oh no. Bobby, get out of there. Get out of there, Bobby. Bobby has not learned his lesson. He goes in for the 5th time. Bobby is crazy. And they will trade the mid tower for it, so that's actually a pretty good trade. Lulu is 100% dead here. And flashes, but that is not going to get you anywhere. But I get it. Panic flash. Oh, wow. Victor actually TP's out. Oh, so close. Almost. Wow, he didn't have enough time to walk out of there, huh? Surprising. Nicely done though to get out. Might be looking for a tower up top. No, Lily's gonna walk away. Lucy is up there to guard it though. Nice job bird hitting. So they're down about well 5.3k. So it's gonna have to be another comeback for RP here. But we didn't think it was possible last game, so we'll see what happens. Now, if RP or if CLG lost this game too, ooh, that would be deep. I mean, I don't even know how you come back. I don't even know how you play next week, honestly. Might take a whole week off. That game just has such a big effect on this game. Because now it's like all that RP is thinking is like, hey, we're down, but they're not stressing. They're like, yeah, we can still, we can still win this. However, CLG is like, well, hey, far back in their mind, they're thinking, well, we might lose this. And Bobby Joe Green is having a rough game this game, down 50 farm and 0-5. He needs to. I know it's hard to play safe, but definitely needs to try to set his team up for victory here. And Atlas is not going to ult him until the very end, and they do kill him. Very bold. Atlas just held his whole ult, or maybe didn't have it. I don't know. Either way, though, Bobby Joe's got to mitigate the damage here. But yeah, as I was saying though, CLG's in the back of their heads, they're probably thinking, they have a small sliver of, we can't throw this one. So that game one does make a big mental effect on both of these teams. Uh-oh. Yet again, you just joined. The reason I'm not talking is I'm eating a little bit here. And Victor was stunned up for a while, and finally he might go down here. He will go down after getting blue ulted. Mordekaiser probably should have ulted the ADC instead of the support there. Might have been able to save this team fight. I don't think they're going to win this with that Mortal ult. Astok trying to do as much damage as he can. Samira flashes after him. And Alice doing how much damage as he can too. And oh my gosh, that stock comes from the other side. Gets one. Oh, now he's died though. And oh, Bobby Joe doesn't get his revenge for Elaine. I thought he was gonna get it there for a second. You would have loved to see it. You really would have. You hate to see Bobby down, you know? Bobby on the escape. Will he get out? Vlad close behind him. Oh, he's going to turn around and try to fight him. Oh, no way. Does he actually kill him? What? Bobby! Bobby with a kill. He is on the board officially now. Bobby turning things around here. And Lucy gets out. And you can't resist. In trouble here. He is going to get shut down, maybe? Yes, he will. Actually, he's not even worth shut down. I thought he was. And none of it going in, even though he just saw. And a nice stun. And he does get one, but that's going to be the he's going to die here in the realm, yeah. Okay, so they're starting to build up some of these, yeah, the objectives are falling off soon, so they're starting to come back a little bit here. Now 6K gold lead. I wonder what the gold lead got up to. I wasn't paying attention. They did get a tower too. Might get this one as well. No one in the range here. So as long as she knows that, I stuck should get a tower. Well, never mind. Good ult, Reese. Yeah, great ult by Reese. Saves the tower for now. Very quality ult. Uh-oh. Is it going to be a one-shot? It will not be. And Bobby going in again. Oh, no. Oh, Bobby. You don't win that one. Oh, man. A ton of damage coming out from Benson. 2 levels up, too. Man, he is fed. And a lot of action going on right at this exact same time. Gainlaker is going to get ulted. No, he goes for the Moo again. I don't know why he's not going for Gainlaker. Gainlaker doesn't have CC. S-Talk takes out one. He gets the Lulu ult. He is moving. Champion is so quick. A TPN from Reese, but it does not do much. And a TPN from Benson as well. Also doesn't do much. And CLG is going to start at the Baron here, and I don't think they have... Oh, no, they do have an IW. They just filled a pink ward. But they're going to kill it really quick here, and they do get it. Wow, very nice play by CLG. And Reese actually just flashes out to guarantee he gets out. Oh, my goodness, Bobby Joe Green, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Bobby has made a very not smart decision, and a lot of people are going to die because of it, I think. Oh, no. A triple kill for Reese off the back of Bobby Joe. You know what? Some games are just like this. Get behind. You just want to make a play at least once in the game. Everything you're doing just seems like it's not working. Nice flash from Lucy. Also, yeah, last week Bobby Joe Green placed in the league, and then Bobby Joe Chan subs. If they don't have any correlation and don't know each other, that is crazy. You gotta think that they know each other though, right? Zero gets ulted by Lilia, but just gets polymorphs, and nothing much happens. They have no correlation. Really, that is crazy. What are the odds of that? No spaces or anything, just Bobby Joe and then two different things, but still, that is wild. And they play on the exact same week. Like, what are the odds? Well, I guess if Bobby Joe's on the main roster, then odds are pretty high, but still insane. Ooh, nice damage. Reese is putting out a lot of damage. Both of their carries are just doing so much damage. Vlad kinda, you know, doesn't need to do damage really, just because there's so much damage already. But yeah. Oh man, a lot of damage to the Mordekaiser too. Mordekaiser might be in trouble here. Oh my goodness, half health. Alright, I'm done eating. Back to the regular cast. Well, we're looking for another miracle. Down 12k now, this game. If you're just tuning in, RP had a very similar game last game. They were down 10k gold, and they came back and won. So if you didn't watch the game one, you're going to have to go back and watch it because it was a banger. But here they have an even bigger feat, 12k. Can they do 12k comeback? And really, I think, you know, the main reason that they came back is just kind of the lack of CLG's ending. Like, CLG's kind of, like, just really just let it continue to go when it didn't need to. I'm looking for a certain word, but I just can't think of it. But, or drew it out. They really drew it out. That's what I was looking for. I was going to say strung it out, but that's definitely not the right phrase. Means something else. And Bobby Joe, like the whole game, is not scared of a fight, and he will go in. And let's see if he wins this, though. Oh my goodness, what is that healing from Vladimir? And what is that movement speed? And oh no, the bug happened to me. Last game it didn't happen to me. This game it did. And we didn't even see the rest of the fight. How disturbing. How unsatisfying. Let me go back to it. We'll give Bungard the... That was his first kill of the game, too. We gotta watch it. Oh, he's already dead at this point? Yeah, he is. Okay, here we go. So he flashes. Sucks him. Oh my... Dude, what is that healing? What is that healing? That is so true. That was the most important fight of the game. That's Bungard. Bungard's on the board, baby. How could we miss it? We got that instant replay, though. That's how high-tech we are. We got that LCS type production. Well. Got a feeling what happens here. Actually, I don't even know what's going to happen here. So what, we're like 5 minutes behind, I think? 3 minutes behind? It doesn't feel like this game is endable in 3 minutes, but I guess, you know, we're wrong. We're 5 minutes. Something big's about to happen here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Moonlight staying alive. Dead now. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh, it's going to be a pentakill, isn't it? No, it's not? Okay, now I'm really confused on how the game ends that quickly. Wow, okay, very nicely done. Very nicely done. They get out. It's a dub. Well, surely they don't come back again. Surely. It's not possible, is it? If they come back, dude, this is written. This is just a script. Ben's written a script for the Bear League. He says, Reese, play game playing. Go 9-4. Have like an insane game and then just throw it. Alright, let's see what happens here. They must lose this Baron. That's gotta be it. They're gonna lose the Baron. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. No, they get the Baron, but they all die. And Estok, oh, barely doesn't get out. Oh, triple kill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is it pentakill? Oh, no, it gets it. Oh, my goodness. Doing so much damage, but it's just a Lulu up. Elder Dragon's up now. Oh, they're actually just going to end it. They were picking the dragon, but now that it looks like they're just posturing to end. And... yeah. Oh, can they? They're all pinging the Nexus. Oh, it's a close one. And they do end it. And it is a 1-1. There for a second, everyone was getting a little scared for old... Oh, wait. Have they not started yet? Oh, dude, let's go. Did they wait for me? Surely they didn't wait 17 minutes for me. Oh, if they waited for me, that's very nice. All right, well, we're going to update standings anyways. Okay, well, we're going to update the standings here. And I'm going to end the stream for 2 seconds, and then we're just going to start it back up for this next series. But we'll go ahead and update these standings here. So it's a 1-1, a classic. So let's see here. What would that do to the record? So that would move RP to 1-1, tie them for 5th place. So we got another 1-1 here. So we're gonna move this one to a 1-1. So that would be them, and then they would get 1 point. So that would be looking something like this. 1 point. And then we gotta change the team names because this is RP now. And then this is IFF. Okay, that looks good. Now we just gotta change the rankings because now RP is tied for 5th. But now CLG gets to be moved up to solo 5th place, actually. So now we have to change everyone. You hate to see it, really. You really do hate to see it. CLG just ruining everything. All right, well, let's change it. Let's change it all. 6, 6, 6, 6. Wait, this can't be 8. 1, 2. There's 10 teams. Why is this? Oh, because they're tied for 8th. I see. All right, so they're solo last now. IFF is rip. All right, so now let's see. Oh, we got the stream. Yeah. All right. Let me just change this really quickly. We're gonna be a little bit late to draft, but that's all right because it's important to see these updated stats. You know, don't want to miss out on those. All right, so if we change the records, now CLG has two 1-1s. So this is gonna change to a 2, and points wise, they will now have 2. Nice. All right, so these are our updated stats. CLG moves up into solo 5th. RP joins the whole squad and tied for 6th. And we are going to end the stream really quickly. But MVPs, I would say Benson for game 1, aka Blue Metal, absolutely popping off. That was a ton of damage on Zed. That's actually like crazy. And game 2, I would have to say Gamelinker popping off in the bot lane, absolutely destroyed. Played the lane as they should, but Moonlight, Moonlight did really good on the engages. So it wasn't just all Gamelinkers. I don't want to, only congratulate one. But yeah, so we're gonna end the stream, and then I'll restart it here.